Thanks a lot, thanks a lot. You know, you really have been a great crowd tonight. Give yourselves a big hand tonight, everybody. Big hand. Let's have a nice hand for all the students and the comics tonight. And if anybody is thinking about doing stand-up, Ron teaches a great class, and I really would recommend you checking it out. Let's hear it for Ron. And now, most importantly, let's hear it for me. Come on. Well, thanks for coming out tonight, folks. I cannot believe it's April. Can you believe it's the middle of April already? Amazing, isn't it? I've done nothing towards completing my New Year's resolutions. Have you guys completed? Every year I make the same resolution. This year I vow I will figure out which one is learner and which one is row. Anybody, any idea? Anyone? It's nice to have a crowd that's a little more my age. I'm usually doing shows, these guys are young and the crowds are young, they're in their 20s and 30s. And let me just tell you, I've got a lot of Perry Como jokes I've been saving up. Now it's nice to see the crowd's a little bit older like me. You guys, I'm sure you probably remember when the Catholic Mass was Latin, right? And baseball players weren't. You know, it's a good time, if you're going to grow old, if you're going to get older, this is a good time because there's so many services and events specifically for older people. Like in Green Valley, there's an amusement park just for senior citizens down there. Did you guys hear about this? Yeah, it's like Disneyland. They don't have the spinning teacups though, they just take your medication away for the day. Let's go again. But dating is different as you grow older. The younger guys, I know, talking to them, they go online and they meet women on dating sites with names like Ready for Anything, Flexible 23. You know. I go online, I meet women that go by names like Love My Tempur-Pedic. That's what I mean, Ron. Very sexy. One woman called herself All About the Grandkids. I met a lovely woman online, she goes by the name Walk-In Tub Fan. Fan of the walk-in tub. I do try to keep up appearances. I do color my hair a little bit. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Cover up the gray. But I'll be honest, I don't mean to be indelicate. I do not dye my pubic hair. I just think that a little gray on the sides makes my weenie look distinguished. Am I right? Any edge I can get. And I realized, Ron, I don't think you know this, Ron, I just had an anniversary. 33 years ago, I did stand-up for the first time. 33 years ago. No. Yes, it's been quite a meteoric rise for me. Culminating in a strip mall comedy club in Tucson, Arizona. A room full of people wondering if the bartender will make them an insurance tonic. It's been quite a journey. We just say that. A real journey to get here. But I thought, why don't I do a couple of the jokes that I did that first night? And as I was leaving my apartment, I just grabbed them off the countertop, the jokes, because I generally leave things lying around my apartment for 30 years. So it's okay with you, I'm going to do these jokes. I haven't looked at them. I think they're probably still relevant. Okay, if I do these jokes from 1986. You guys remember that? 33 years ago. Remember Battle of the Network Stars, anybody? Okay, this is 33 of 1986. So I watched Battle of the Network Stars last night. Boy, that Bruce Jenner and Bill Cosby really anchored the tug-of-war team. Wonder what they'll do for an encore, it says here. I should read through these. Here's another one. I watched Monday Night Football last night. The Buffalo Bills were playing. It was so cold in Buffalo. That's what it says here. It says, wait for them to say no. It was so cold in Buffalo, I'll bet O.J. Simpson wished he had a pair of gloves that fit. Maybe not. Just a couple of silly ones about what if Trump became president. 1986. Hey, I was asked recently to become part of a Christian comedy tour. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know there was such a thing. I mean, I know there's Christians. I know there's comedy. I didn't know that the Venn diagram overlapped. And I'm not really a religious person. I mean, yeah, I talk to God on occasion, but usually the occasion is cutting myself shaving, or a check engine light comes on. That's when I talk to God. So I wondered, could I write a joke? Can I write jokes for a Christian comedy crowd? And I thought, well, it has to be something kind of biblical, maybe a story, something of Jesus. So I wrote a joke. I'm not sure it's going to work. Can I try it out with you guys? Can you let me know if this will work for a Christian comedy? Now, are there any Christians here tonight? Yeah. Okay. Are there any Muslims here tonight? It's not part of the joke. There's just a new executive order I have to ask. Following orders, man. So I wrote this joke, and here it is. It's very, very biblical, and very spiritual, and very religious, okay? So 3 guys walk into a bar. Lo and behold, that's biblical, right? Lo and behold, sounds like an Old Testament law firm, right? The Lerner and Row of Bethlehem. Lo and behold. Attacked by jackals, get some shekels. That's their story. Lo and behold. The way to go. So Jesus says to the first guy, what can I get you? And the first guy says, well, I'd like a glass of wine. So Jesus takes out a wine glass, he takes a knife, he cuts his hand and bleeds into the wine glass. Says, this wine is my blood, drink of it. Pretty accurate so far, right? Okay, I'm staying with the story. I've read the book. Jesus turns to the second guy and says, what can I get you? Second guy says, I'm a little bit hungry. I could use a nosh. So Jesus takes the knife, he cuts out a chunk of his own flesh, right out of the little bread basket, sets it down and says, this bread is my body, eat it. Jesus turns to the third guy and says, what can I get you? The third guy says, well, walking in, I was thinking bratwurst, but maybe I should see a menu. Anyway, you have been a terrific crowd tonight. Very happy you came out. Big hand for everybody. Thanks a lot, Robert.